Hi guys, you are officially welcome to Talks with Noelle today. How's everyone doing? I can see Doris is online. I see you, Dee. I see you, Sharon. I see you, Rachel. Hey Lennon. Hi Auntie Safwa. Hi Day. I can actually see people today because I got my glasses on, so praise Jesus. Hi Auntie Adrian. Normally I don't really wear my glasses because I try and look cute for you guys, but then today I realized that I really can't come and kill myself, so yeah, I put my glasses on, and yeah. So thank you all for tuning in today to Talks with Noelle. I am very happy that you guys are here with me today. Today's topic, I've been thinking about what to talk about all week actually, and to be honest, I did have a topic, something I wanted to talk about up until I think Sunday. So I wanted to talk about purpose. I wanted to talk about purpose up until Sunday. But then I decided to change the topic simply because throughout the week I've been talking to a lot of people, and a lot of people have DM'd me about things that they want to talk about. But don't worry guys, we will do our talk on purpose. We will definitely do it. We'll do it next week, because next week I will have two amazing guests who will talk about walking in your purpose. So we're going to look at walking in your purpose next week from two angles. So, you know, walking in your purpose spiritually, walking in your purpose in terms of your career or whatever it is that you're doing. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it is going to be exciting. Thank you very much, Auntie Safwa. So yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about supporting each other. And I went to a talk yesterday, actually. It was quite interesting. I went to a talk by a lady called Aisha Furry yesterday, and it was a Black Property Network talk. So she's really helping like young black individuals come together, you know, and buy property and acquire assets in the UK. And one thing that she said in the talk, and then that's when I was like, you know what, I need to talk about supporting each other today. One thing that she said in the talk that really stuck out to me is that before a pound, listen to this guys, before £1 leaves the Jewish community, it's already been circled around 20 times before it leaves the community. And that was the same within the Chinese culture, the Chinese community. It was the same within the Indian community. So I was thinking, so what's going on with like our community, like as black people? Why are we not doing this? What is it? So yeah, I thought that was a very interesting fact, to be honest, because I didn't know that. Now, obviously, I knew that Jewish people stick together, blah, blah, blah. Same with the Indians, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't know that before money leaves the community, it's been to like 20 families before it's left. So I was just like, wow, this is important. And then, obviously, with also what happened over the weekend around the VGMAs, I just thought, you know what, talking about supporting each other will be a good topic to talk about today. So that's what we are going to explore, supporting each other. I don't know why it's so hard for people to support each other, to be honest. I don't know if it's my generation. I don't know if it's things that the generation before didn't teach us, but everything is like a competition when it really doesn't need to be a competition. And one thing I always say, and I'll probably continue to always say, is so say I want to get to, I don't know, I actually have no intentions of this, but who knows? So let me just make a wild guess. Okay, say I want to become president or prime minister. I have no intentions of this, by the way, but let me just throw it out there. Yeah? If I want to do this thing, right? Say I want to do something and I'm in a category, or I have a fellow black person or someone else who looks like me, speaks like me, or acts like me is also doing the same thing. Once that person has gone through that door, it's going to be much easier for me to go for it, because half of the things that they faced having to go through that door, I didn't have to face. Does that make sense? Is everyone following me? So I don't understand why people feel like everything is a competition. Life does not have to be a competition. Nothing has to be a competition. We're meant to complement each other in what we do. But say one person A does something, instead of person B to be like, you know what? This is amazing. Well done. You've done well. It turns into a competition. Person B's like, oh, they've done this. I have to do this better than them. I have to do this better than them. Why can't we just celebrate people? Why can't we just support people when they've done something so amazing? Why is it so hard for people to support? And I was also talking to someone just this afternoon, and they were saying that, you know, supporting people is actually very free. You don't, all you have to do is share a post. Maybe your friend starts a business, whatever. All you have to do is share the post. It costs you nothing. It takes you about 3 seconds to do that. Maybe purchase an item. Like, there's little things that you can do if you don't want to support someone financially. There's little things that you can do that will encourage a person to see that, oh, right, this person has my back, or this person's supporting me. And that's something that a lot of people don't do. Everything's like a competition. I don't know, for my generation, everything's very materialistic. Everything is all about instant gratification. Nobody wants to take the L now. Nobody wants to sacrifice now and enjoy later. It's all like, oh my gosh, this person is doing well, this person is doing amazing, I have to do like that. Oh, this person's doing this, I have to also do this. This person's just bought a new car, I have to also go and buy a new car, but a better car than this person has. Listen, you can't come and kill yourself. Don't measure your life with somebody else's ruler, guys. You really can't come and kill yourself. Why can't we support each other? I don't understand. Today, actually, I really don't have a guest, because I thought the topic is so broad, everyone is going to have opinions. So I'm literally just looking to go live with everyone and anyone. I don't really have a particular guest today. And I think that's cool, because I will really want to know what people think. I want to know if I'm mad thinking that, you know, it should be easy for us to support each other. I want to know if I'm mad thinking that, or if there's people that also think that, you know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, with this generation, nobody wants to sacrifice anything. Everybody wants everything now. Our generation has become so materialistic. So if somebody's doing something, by all means, I also need to do something to get it. Why can't we just applaud people? And so social media, the world of social media and the internet has made us think that just because you don't necessarily like someone or agree with something that someone does not mean the person is your enemy. Social media has made it seem like, oh, you're doing this, person B's doing this. Because person B doesn't like what you're doing, you're enemies. It doesn't have to be like that. I may not like what you're doing, but I can still acknowledge your efforts. I may not necessarily agree with you, but I can also be like, you know what? Me personally, maybe I wouldn't do it that way. But anyway, you've done X, Y, Z. You've been able to open this door. You've been able to conquer this mountain. Congratulations, you've done well. So why is it so hard for us to support each other? Guys, am I mad? Like, I want to understand. Am I mad because I think everybody should support each other? Like, am I crazy, or do you guys agree with me? Let me know your thoughts, guys, because I don't understand. Why has everything become a competition? And the thing is, yeah, it's not even a healthy competition. If the competition was healthy, I'd be like, yeah, guys, feel free. But it's not. Because people are literally doing things that they have no business doing in order to please people that don't care about them. People are doing things in order to show that, yeah, me too, I'm a guy, me too, I'm a boss. Do you understand? Why can't we all just support each other? I don't get it. Maybe I'm mad. Maybe I'm actually mad for thinking that, but I don't know. Like, let me know your thoughts. It's very, very easy to support someone. It's very free. It doesn't take a lot of energy. You just have to acknowledge what somebody's doing and, you know, congratulate them, because it does get hard. I won't lie. Whatever it is you're doing, starting a business, book club, I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing, it gets hard. Like, people watching me, do you guys feel like in whatever you're doing, whatever career path you're in, whatever sector that you're in, do you feel like you have the support of your loved ones? And I mean, some people say, you know what, I got the support of my loved ones, so it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks, which is fine and everything. But for the people that are in the same sector as you or whatever, do you feel like you find yourself having to compete with, like, I don't know, maybe the white girls, or having to compete with the Indians or the Chinese, or like, it's not needed. It's not needed. Like Sia said last week, and one thing I loved from our conversation with Sia last week was she said that as a black girl, if she carries on doing what she does as a black girl, looking like a black girl, talking like a black girl, having her hair a certain way, with a natural weave, wig, whatever, people that are behind her can see that and be like, rah, you know what, if Sia can do it, I don't necessarily need to change who I am. I can also do it. But we've all, like I said, everybody's acting, man. Listen, guys, social media is fake, okay? Social media is fake. Don't be getting excited thinking yeah, this person's doing this on social media, this person's flexing on the gram, and you don't know how they got their money. 1, 2, maybe what they're doing, if you do it, you'll die. Do you understand? Like, it's actually so serious. Maybe what they're doing, if you do it, you'll die. Back on the topic of supporting each other. Why can't we support each other, guys? And I'm just talking as a individual, like from a black community. Why does everything have to be a competition? And it's not even a healthy competition. It's not like, oh, okay. It's okay, you know, back in school when you had that one friend that you'd always compete with, your friend be like, oh, I'm gonna get A, you'll be like, no, I'm gonna get an A star. Like, it's not like that competition, like we're competing to better ourselves. It's that we're competing to essentially show off. Like, we're really competing to show off. It's not like, oh, I'm competing to help you or to help myself. I'm competing to show off, to show that, yes, you can do it, but I could do it better than you. Why can't we just come together and empower each other? And I feel like, I don't know, I'm not really sure. I feel like with me, personally, I feel like there is people that I did see supporting each other growing up, or I do have people around me now that really support each other. One person that I love is KB. Like, those of you that know KB is like the most supportive guy ever. Like, KB will support you without you having to ask. You just post a flyer, KB will repost it. Like, oh yeah, guys, oh Noel's doing this, or person A's doing this, be at it. So, like I'm saying, it doesn't cost a lot to support. I just don't understand. Yes, nay, that is so true. They only support you once they see the success. Like, why can't you support people when they're starting up? I don't get it. But then I was talking to someone earlier in the week as well, and one person said to me as well, people don't support you. Somebody said to me, people don't support you because say you and somebody come from the same place and then you make it. And when I say make it, it could be in the sense of anything, whatever you want it to be. Maybe you've made it out of the ends. Maybe you've got your house, you've got your car. Whatever you claim make it to be, whatever your success is. So the person was telling me that sometimes people don't support you because you and them came from the same place and they've seen that you've made it. And it makes them look bad. Like, you're thinking, rah, this person was here exactly in the same position as me. We literally grew up together, and now this person's gone. This person's ahead of me. So because of that, people don't want to support. Mishi Mim said support is free, but you can't always support something you don't believe in. That's also true. I can't actually disagree with that. That's true. Sometimes people don't just believe in your craft. People don't believe in what you're doing. So you have to... I mean, you can't prove yourself to everyone. There's always going to be people that won't support you regardless of what you do. Like, you could be the best at what you're doing. You can win awards. The Queen can even acknowledge you and people still won't support you. So, obviously, I understand not everyone is going to support you. But for those that are close to you, those that claim they see the vision or see what you're doing, why is it hard for them to support you? That one I don't understand. Why is it hard for people to support? Supermalt didn't send me a crate, guys. So I'm drinking water today. It's quite sad, but yeah. Why is it so hard for people to support you? I mean, let me see. Let me go live. One second. Oh, the live request is gone. Sorry, I literally just saw that and I missed it. Why is it hard for people to support you? Why can't we support each other? Why can't we be as tight-knitted as the Jewish community, as the Indian community? Why is it everything... I mean, someone at the talks that I went to yesterday again, someone also told me that we've made black people find it hard to support each other. He was actually a black guy. He said black people find it hard to support each other because we've made our focus on materialistic things. So everything's a competition. Whereas if we all came together, the doors that we can open for each other, within every family, there's $1 million or £1 million or whatever hidden in someone. So it's about finding what the person's good at. And again, that would link in with next week when we talk about walking in your purpose. Do you feel like you're walking in your purpose? How did you know you're walking in your purpose, and so forth? But this whole topic on support is just mind-blowing. I don't get it. So if somebody doesn't believe in what you're doing, I understand. Okay, people tend to support what they believe in. So if they don't believe what you're selling, what you're promoting, what you're about, they're not going to support you. That's fair enough. That's understandable. That I understand. But for those that claim, oh, I support you, I'm down for you, I'm riding for you, I've got you, XYZ, why don't we support each other? Why has it got to be a competition? Why has it got to be, you did it, I could do it better? Or why has it got to be, oh, this person's gone ahead of me, so like I don't feel the need to support them. And like so many people throw their support behind, I don't want to say people that don't need it, but people that have already done, they've already made it. Your friend is starting a business. Your friend is starting a business. They're asking you, they're not even asking, you want to support, you want to buy their product, but you're asking for a discount. But you're the same person to go onto the website and buy something full price and not ask for discount. The small £10, the small £20, the small this that you'll buy from your friend, you're asking for discount. Why can't we just support them and just be like, you know what, here, let me pay full price for it. This is how much I believe in you. Here's my 20, here's my 25, here's my whatever. I just want to help you push your business. I want to help you push your product or whatever it is that you're doing. Little things like a shout out, or I'm not really in that genre, that sector of what you're doing. However, if I'm to hear that somebody needs a DJ, a host, a presenter, whatever, I'll plug you. I'll let them know, oh, I have a friend. Putting little things onto your social media, like, hi guys, for all your dancing needs, blah, blah, blah. Others may see your goal, but not everyone. Others may see your goal, but not everyone is a friendly friend. There are definitely unfriendly friends. Those true jealous behaviour will show their true colours. That is also very true, Michelle. They won't support you because they always wanted you to beg for bread, if you like. That's true. I've actually realised that. And I feel like, yeah, I've actually realised that, Auntie, because a lot of people like the fact of people dependent on them. I've realised that. I mean, I could see Michelle's online. Michelle will attest to this. People love the idea of you depending on them. People love the idea of you like, oh my gosh, if person A doesn't do this for me, then I am so lost. I don't know what to do. A lot of people like that. Also, support doesn't mean free. Some people support your hustle and pay. Exactly. Support doesn't mean free. That's what I was saying. Like, sometimes help your friend. Sometimes, oh, look, I see that you're trying to do something. I see that you're trying to start something. I like what you're doing. I'm buying into the idea. So, like, let me buy your product full price. I remember when we started Prestige by Peter's, yeah, which is my cousin's clothing line. When we started that, it was like everybody just believed in that idea. Like, everyone in the family believed in that idea. Like, even if you didn't necessarily like the designs that we had, because we believed in the idea, it was just like, oh, you know what, let's support Nay, let's go and buy it. So like, we're buying things, buying different colours. Like, we'll even buy colours we don't like, because we want you to know that, look, you started something, we're proud of you and we're supporting it. So I understand what Michelle's saying. Yellow looks good on you. Oh, thank you. So yeah, support doesn't always mean free. Also, I think, but do you know what it is? Apart from everything here, apart from your friends and everyone's support, I think support also comes from your household. I think that is so important. It comes from the people that you're around most of the time, your family and your household. So let me tell you a story about how I got into presenting and everything. So like, from a young age, those that really know me, from a typical Charlotte comment, I know, right? From a young age, those that know me know that I've always wanted to be in entertainment. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So I've tried a lot of things. I tried music. I used to be a rapper, guys, but I found my hard drive. And that hard drive, nobody can ever see it. Nobody. Anyway, so I tried music. I tried journalism. In fact, I still do it. Like, I still do journalism. I still blog and all of that stuff. I write scripts. Like, I just, like, from a very young age, I knew entertainment, media, that's what I want to be in. But I just didn't know where I fit in. So it was a lot of hopping around for me, trying to find what exactly I wanted to do, until presenting found me. And that's what, I'm in love with, and that's what I'm doing. But I think initially when I started, because I used to jump around a lot, so when I actually decided I wanted to be a presenter, my mom didn't take me seriously. To be honest, now when I look back at it, I can't blame her, because if I was my mom, I wouldn't take me seriously, because the way I used to jump from things that I want to do, I was just jumping. So when I started presenting, she didn't take me seriously. So it was a thing where, I think initially when I started, my mom was like, where are you going? It was one first day, my mom was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, I'm going on radio. She was just like, radio? To do what? And I was just like, oh, my friend Special D, you know, has a radio show, and I'm going to go on the radio station. I'm just going to, you know, support him and, like, be in the background and learn the stuff that he does. She was just like, okay. So I went. So 1 month went by. She didn't say anything. 2 months went by. She didn't say anything. 3 months. Then she was like, oh, wow, I see that, you know, you're taking this radio presenting thing seriously. So, like, by 3 months' time, when it hit, like, my 3rd month, Mom was like, okay, so, yeah, this your radio station, where is it? Like, she wanted to know more about it. So, obviously, I told her where it is. I told her the channel where she can listen, all of that stuff. And then it kept going. Like, 8 months into it, now that, you know, I've become serious, I've officially become a co-host, blah, blah, blah. Like, it got to a point where when I don't go to radio, my mom was like, today's Thursday, why are you at home? Are you not going radio? And for me, that was like, whoa, like, okay. Mommy actually knows, like, mommy sees that, you know, I'm actually trying to take this thing seriously. Mommy sees that, you know, I'm trying to do this thing, and, like, she's supporting me. Like, now she's telling all her friends, like, you know, Noelle has a show, so it's on Facebook, I'll send you the link. She was like, today she was like, what time are you gonna record? And I was like, I'm gonna record at 8. She was like, okay. So I feel like when you have the support from those who are important to you per se, those in your family, that also helps. So now that I know that, you know what, my mom supports me, my auntie supports me, my cousin supports me, it's very easy for me to be like, oh, okay, you know, I could do this. But say I didn't have all those support systems, it would be very, very hard for me to continue, because what people don't understand, that starting something like this is not easy. And that's not even just in media, it's in any sector, anything that you want to do. Starting a business is not easy. So you need those who are around you to really push you and support you. And I feel like that's the core fundamentals of support. If I know that, oh, I'm going to start this, and I can rely on Auntie Evelyn, Auntie Sappho, Auntie Adrian, I can rely on my mom, I can rely on Dee, you know, I can rely on Michelle, I can rely on KB, Benedicta, Special D, Bissy, like already I've named 10 people. Like, if I know that these 10 people have got my back, these 10 people are going to support me, these 10 people are going to, like, send me messages like, oh, Noelle, you know, we're proud of you, oh, Noelle, we see what you're doing, maybe you should consider doing this, maybe, like, already I feel like I'm halfway there, because the journey is long, guys. The journey is hard. And this is not just presenting music or anything. This is anything that you're going to do. The journey is going to be long. The journey is going to be hard. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be depressing. You're going to have your down moments. You're going to have your high moments. And having good people around you means so much. So on that note, I'd like to thank everybody that's been supporting me from the very beginning. Thank you, everybody that's supporting me, everybody that's pushed me, everybody that's put a flyer out, everybody that sent a tweet, everybody that's reposted anything that I've done, just anybody that's seen the progress and, you know, has actually come up to me to say, you know what, Noelle, I see what you're doing and I'm proud of you. And I remember even somebody came to me and literally said, someone literally came to me and said to me, Noelle, they said, I'm not really interested in all of that media stuff and, like, the entertainment stuff. But nowadays, I can see that you're really persevering and that you're really being consistent and you're really doing well. So, you know, congratulations. I see that you're well, like, keep it up, all that stuff. And I was thinking, whoa, like, this made me feel good. This made me feel like, okay, I could do it. The hardest part is starting up. Honestly, starting anything is hard. Like, you can have the idea, you can plan the idea so well. But starting it, putting pen to paper or starting anything is hard. So when you don't have support from scratch, it makes it really, really hard. And like for a long time, I mean, last week we talked about self-acceptance and self-worth. And for a long time, I just felt like, I won't say I was a rebel because I'm not that bad, but I really felt like I was the black sheep of the family. Josie, I'm going to go live with you in 1 second. I really felt like I was the black sheep of the family because, like I told you, everyone's in the corporate world. And then me, I'm just here like, yeah, I want to do entertainment. And like, when I tell you here, people actually thought I was a joke. I actually think that's why people don't take me seriously. But yeah, a lot of people thought like I was a joke. I mean, I remember one time we were in Ghana or something and one auntie made some cheeky comment. I'm not gonna lie, till this day the comment hurts me. But now that I'm progressing and she's come back, so basically, I think she was asking my mom what we're all something. There was a question of what's everyone doing, whatever, and I was just like, oh yeah, well, Chanel's an accountant, Junior's doing IT, Nathaniel's doing law, and Noelle. My auntie was like, no, she's doing concert. That's what she's doing, concert. I was like, raw, guys. Do you know what that means when somebody says you're doing concert? Do you know what that means? That's funny, you know. But obviously, it was that. But now that she's seen me like being persistent and being on it, Monty messaged me the other day. She's like, oh no, like when you started this with me, I thought it was a joke. I thought I'd give you 2 years, you stop. But you've really kept up. So, like I said, support from those around you is most important. I'm gonna go live with Josie quickly.
Hey girl.
Hey girl, how are you?
Sipping now.
Oh, the connections is freezing a bit.
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's a bit delayed.
Okay, there we go. Hey.
Hey girl.
How are you? I'm good, thank you. What's your take on the subject?
Can you hear me?
I can. What's your take on the subject?
I think that your subject is I think it's a good subject. The whole support thing. Obviously, you know that I do music as well, so I totally understand the whole. Well, you've been very supportive regardless. Shout out to Noelle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, black power. But yeah. No, you've been saying what you're saying with the whole support thing. Where I feel like when you're starting off something new and it's something that is new to people, they're not going to support you. Even if you've known them since primary school, they're not going to help you. And I think one thing that I realized, well, it's a recent thing I realized, to be fair, is that I need to stop acting like I'm self-entitled. Just because I know someone or because they do a certain, no one has to do anything for you. So I think that, like what you said with you doing your own thing, your auntie saying that you're doing a concert, if you keep up with something, and then everyone continues to see a bit more consistency, then I think that everyone starts to follow. Of course. And it's very normal for people that...
Of course, I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's very normal for people to like... easier for strangers to support you than it is for people.
But why is that? That's what I don't understand. Why?
No. I don't know. Like, personally, when I go to the market to go and buy, like, plantain and all these... Yeah. I'd rather go to Auntie shop first. Then whatever I can't find in Auntie shop, that's when I'll now go to the Pakistan shop and all these things to go and get whatever I can't get. But it's just a black thing that we do, unfortunately. We don't support each other.
I don't understand it. But, I mean, those that do support, like, they make a huge difference. Like I said, there's so many people I can name. Like, there's so many people that just push you regardless. You don't, and the thing is, I'm a sort of person that little things mean a lot to me.
I'm not naked.
Little things mean a lot to me. So for me to not even tell you, and I see you post my flyer, and I don't even know you like that, oh, I'm not cool like that with you. I'm just like, raw, okay. I'm just like, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it, because realistically, you didn't have to do it. Nobody owns you anything, but it's nice to have their support. Yeah. It's nice. Let's not lie. The support is nice if you have it.
And I want to say thank you to you as well, because obviously you and Special D, you guys, I feel like you guys constantly support upcoming artists. You all show me love. You know I love you anyway.
We love you too. We love you too.
Seriously, like, keep it up. And this talk show is the bomb.
Thank you.
Everybody that is from my own list, go and follow her. Her name is Noelle Francesca. Go and follow her. Yeah.
Thank you. Right, thank you so much. God has opened new doors. With all the concert, all the Jimmy stuff that I was doing that people aren't taking me seriously, God has allowed me to have my own show. So all praise goes to God. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, all things work together for our good. So that's that. So yeah, hi. So yeah, but guys, anyone else want to share their story of like support? Maybe you started something, you didn't feel the support. Reasons why you don't think we support each other enough. What reasons it pushes you even harder. Of course, when you have support pushes you. Reasons why you think that we don't support each other enough. Why is everything such a competition? Why can't we come together? Yeah, I mean, this support subject is a lot. But then also, someone also told me this week, hey, I've been talking to people, you know, I keep saying, yeah. Someone also told me this week that people can't give what they don't have. So sometimes you look to people to support you, you look to people to push you, but they can't do it for you because they can't support themselves. Like, and then someone also told me that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. yeah, someone told me people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So sometimes people want to support you, but like they're looking at why you're doing what you're doing, and they're just thinking, no, I could put my support behind someone else. Because what's the point of me supporting you, or what's the point of me pushing you if I can see that you're not doing what you're doing genuinely? Like, why should I now put so much time and effort into supporting you, only for me to see that like you're being fake about what you're doing? There's not a genuine passion. There's not a genuine what's the word? There's not a genuine passion. There's not a genuine vim. That's the word. I wanted to say something else, but the word didn't come, so I just said vim. I mean, I don't know. It's some way. What don't you agree with, Josie? What don't you agree with? So that's the two things that was said to me today, this week. People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. How do we measure passion? That's a very good question. How do we measure? I don't know. I mean, for me, I don't know. How would I measure my passion? I mean, for me, I think it would be more along the lines of if the thing still excites me, if I find joy in what I'm doing, like joy in that particular thing, if I'm always like ready and willing to go based off whatever it is. So like right now, I mean, the whole presenting, the whole media thing, I say that's something I'm very passionate about. Like I'm always looking at videos of maybe someone presenting, or I don't know. I think passion depends on the individual. It depends on the person in question. The way I measure passion might be different from like, I don't know, how somebody else might measure passion. You know, somebody might measure passion by how consistent you are in a thing. Someone might measure passion by how much vim and how eager you are to do things. Someone might measure passion by I don't know. I think there's different ways to measure passion. It just depends on you as a person. But that's a very good question. I mean, those of you watching, like, how do you guys measure your passion? How do you know that, oh, I'm no longer passionate about this particular thing and I'm just doing it for doing its sake? I mean, I think one obvious reason would be like joy, if you find joy or excitement in it, or if you're just doing it. Like, if you're just, yeah, I think that might be one of the best things. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's weird. It depends. It differs from person to person. All right, Jez wants to come back on live. Let's see. I'm doing really good for time today. I am so proud of myself. Last week I was late. Today I wasn't late. I made sure.
Sorry,
Passion, mission, by consistency, motivation, drive.
I
All
tell
these
you.
factors require support. Yes, I'm listening.
All right, Nay. I hear that.
I agree
But
with that.
when I asked you, how do you measure passion, yeah, that was based on your statement made by when someone said to you that there was one reason someone would want to support you, but wouldn't support you because they feel like they can put their support somewhere else, because they'll feel like maybe you're not passionate for it, or maybe they feel like you're not doing it for the right reasons. So the reason why I was asking, how do you measure passion? How do I make you understand that I am passionate about doing something when... Ooh. How do I measure it based on your opinion on how you see me? Now, you know that, obviously, like I said, everyone, hi again. I said I do music, yeah? So I know the amount of L's I have taken. I know how many video shoots I have done, and I know how many projects might have got flopped or whatever, and I know how much money I've lost. So because I don't have a current video out on YouTube at the moment, even though I have literally been doing music for, like, 5 years, I've moved to Nigeria, signed the label, I've come back to London, I've taken all my plenty L's, so because I don't have a single video on YouTube, doesn't mean that one no get passion. Eh? No.
Actually,
you need to go and support in it. You get me?
No, I hear what you're saying. That's actually that's
a
very good way to look at it.
How do we measure passion? Because everything that the life that we live in now, everything is about social media. Everything is about following. Everything's about how often you post. I'm sorry, but anyone that is paying bills daily, that is trying to look for money to fund their passion, they don't have time to be posting every day. I don't know what boss in a 9-to-5 will put up with you taking a picture every single day to post on Instagram to prove that you have passion for someone to support what you're trying to do.
That's a good question. I mean, maybe it's different. Like I said, it's different. Everybody measures passion differently. But guys, those watching, how would you guys measure passion? Obviously, Nay has already let us know that passion could be measured by consistency, motivation, drive, but all of these things require support. Of course, because you know sometimes, yeah, and this is very common, sometimes you start something and you feel like, look, this is me, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
And you're doing it, but maybe you don't necessarily have the support that you need. You don't have the motivation and all of that. So then automatically you start to think, this thing that I'm doing, is it right? This thing that I'm doing, am I meant to be doing it? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it'll make you start doubting yourself, definitely.
I don't know. It's different. I don't know. I don't know. Measuring passion is wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
But my thing is, guys, yeah, forget about whether it's got Cardi B's face on it, whether it's got Miss Banks' face on it, yeah? If you hear something and you like it. Because, sorry, the reason why I say that as well, there was something that I came across on Instagram where it was a conversation about choose the girls that they want to date. I don't mean to say off topical, but I'm going to make the point and then bring it back around. So obviously, the statement that was made there in the comment section was that guys tend to date more for what their friends are going to think about the girl. Like, they could think a girl's nice and they could want to draw that girl. Then as soon as their friends are like, oh, man, what, man, she butters, man. That was your wife just walking past. That was your wife. Even if she didn't have a bum, it was still your wife.
Okay, I see where you're coming from.
But because your friends were saying, oh, now she's a dead thing, or want to make up a dead rumor because they didn't hit it or something, you would now want to cancel that. And you didn't even get to know her because of your friends. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay,
so my
yeah,
thing
I see
is,
that.
don't follow the crowd. If you genuinely like something, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, with Cardi B Bloody Shoes, yeah, because everyone was in the club singing Bloody Shoes, I had to go and learn the word small so I can be screaming Bloody Shoes, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, just so I can be a song. But my thing is, if you actually like something, like it for yourself. In this day and age, I don't feel like we have to have our own personalities anymore, or our own imaginations, or our own needs and wants. I feel like we're more made to see what people think we need or what we think we want. So, I'm so short, guys. If you like something, just like it and support it.
See, Josie was very, very passionate about this. Like she said, she has taken a few losses. She has taken a few L's in the industry. So she's talking from the heart. You can definitely see it. But I mean, yeah, man, I can't. In terms of not being supported, I don't think. And do you know what it is? Yeah, I've also realized this, guys. Let me tell you, there's some people that support you secretly, but publicly they will never show you they support you. I've noticed that because story time. So sometime last year, when I think last year September, when me and Special D were trying to secure, the Supermalt to sponsor our show. I remember, so like we were, I was posting Supermalt every day, or like at least every day. I was posting and blah 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 blah. And someone messaged, they said to me, I was like, "Rah, you think you're gonna get this Supermalt sponsorship? Okay, carry on. You're just wasting your time, whatever." So I went to Ghana. I came back in like November, and I came back and I found out that we got the sponsorship. Like, I don't know what happened. Special went into a meeting with like the boss of Supermart or whatever. I don't know what he said to the guy. I don't know if he threatened him. I don't think he did though, but I don't know what he said to the guy. But Special came back and like I came back from Ghana and Supermart were like sponsoring us. I was like, raw. And then that same person that messaged me like in September saying that, oh, good luck trying to get this. They messaged me again in November. I was like, oh, you got the Supermart sponsorship. Congratulations, blah, blah, blah. A few weeks back, when I started talks with Noelle, like when I first announced I'm going to be doing this, there's a group of people. I don't want to make it too obvious because people know who I'm talking about, but there's a group of people. And then all of them were posting my flyer because I get on with all of them. The misunderstanding with one of them or whatever. So all of them were posting the flyer. I could see it everywhere. And then that person in which I had a misunderstanding with before, like sometime last year or whatever, they privately messaged me. What they did is they sent me back my flyer and said to me, oh, congratulations, I see that you're doing good work. I just wrote thank you. In my head, when you came to now have this disagreement or whatever it was with me, you did it publicly. Don't come and attempt to disgrace me publicly and then privately come and message me and be telling me, oh, you see I'm doing good work and you support it. Don't do that. The same way that you was ready to embarrass me publicly is the same way that you should now come out and support me publicly. Like, me personally, I don't like that. Don't be hot or cold with me. If you're gonna, don't be lukewarm. If you're gonna be hot, be hot. If you're gonna be cold. So that when we're doing our prayers, we know how we're firing. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be doing playing two sides. I don't like that. So I realized there's people that support you, but they will never support you publicly, but they will support you privately. They will be messaging you, oh, bro, you're doing amazing. Oh, sis, you're doing well. Like, more grace. Oh, like, more grease to your elbows, blah, blah, blah. But you will never, ever publicly do it. And again, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. So if someone does this and I feel the person is fake, you can't come and fight me. That's my opinion. You get it? I don't understand that. Why can't you support me publicly? Also, guys, this one, guys. Some people can't support you publicly because of the way they've spoken about you privately. So they cannot support you publicly. This one, listen, some people can never support you. Some people can never support you publicly because of the way they've spoken about you privately. Because the way they've spoken about you to their friends, yeah, if they all of a sudden come out of nowhere and start supporting you publicly and posting your stuff and pushing your stuff and blah, 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 all their friends are going to be like, why are you posting her for? Why are you posting him for? Didn't you say blah, blah, blah? Didn't you say X, Y, Z? So because of that, they can never support you publicly. Hence why they will now slide into your DM or they will message you like, hey girl, hey boy, I see you're doing well. I see you're doing amazing, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. They can never ever support you because imagine I've come and I've told you guys, oh, guys, blah, blah, blah. I think this person is fake. I think person A is fake. They're this, they're this, they're this, they're that. Then all of a sudden I see person A doing amazing, wonderful things. And I'm thinking, bro, like, person A is inspiring me. Person A is doing this. I can never, ever come and publicly post that because of the way I've spoken about person A, like to my friends or whatever. So because of that, I can't do it. My friends will be thinking, but you're the same person that said person A is X, Y, Z. Do you get? My friends will be thinking, you're fake. So because I can't do that, I will message person A privately and be like, you know, or I see what you're doing amazing things, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes it's like people want to support you, but because of circumstances, they can't support you. And it's sad. It's really sad because there's actually room for everybody in this industry. Kindanita, hey, for example, Kindanita's online. Okay, so Donald was here in the UK, and then she moved to Ghana. I actually don't know why she moved to Ghana, but she moved to Ghana, and she started then presenting while she was out there. Now, me seeing Donna doing that and me wanting to be a presenter, already in my head, I'm like, hurrah, okay, so Donna lived here, same as me. Donna has an accent, same as me. Donna's black, same as me. She's a female, same as me. She's Ghanaian, same as me. And she's gone back home. So in my head, I'm thinking, rah, Donna has done it. Okay, so now when I'm ready to do it, if I'm thinking, oh, I want to move to Ghana to explore my presenting opportunities there, it's so easy for me to do it. Why? Because I'm not the first person going to do it. I know that somebody has done it before. So the best thing I could do is now go there and then begin to explore, or even reach out to the person and be like, listen, I can see that you've done X, Y, Z. I'm thinking about doing the same thing. What advice would you give me? Maybe she'll be like, you know, when I came, I did X, Y, Z wrong. Don't do it this way, do it this way. Do you get it? If we all can come together like that and look out for each other, support each other, push each other, advise each other, we will be further, we would be like so much further away from where we are now. But no, everything's a competition. I don't understand, guys. I think I have 10 minutes left of the show. Yeah, I even have 10 minutes left of the show. But guys, what's your take on this support subject? What's what's your take on this support subject? Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you. Like, what's your take on it? Because I honestly don't understand. I mean, I feel like it's not all black people, so let me not even lie. It's not all black people that do this. There is a group of black people who support and push each other. And for those guys, you guys are amazing. Don't let nobody change you guys, please. Don't let nobody change you guys. Keep pushing, keep supporting people. Hey, Special D wants to come live. Let's go live with Special D. Wait. Let me behave before he comes and cusses me, because Special, you never know how he'll respond. But hi, Special. Why did you have to do an entrance like that? Hi.
What's good?
You alright?
What up? What up?
Special,
Yeah, man.
your take on support, because you've been you've been doing like this longer than me. Not only, imagine, super more. Okay, not only are you a DJ, but you also have your own business. So you've been like doing all these things longer than I have. What's your take on support?
To be honest with you, the main thing having support is you. When you reach a certain level, you'll find out the real people who's been there from the get-go. That's literally how it is. Also, when it comes to support, a lot of the times people won't see the real you until you start believing in yourself. It's all about yourself. First and foremost, if you don't believe that you can go far, that you can make it, then you might as well, you won't get support from anyone. Because how will anybody support you if you don't believe in your own ability? You don't believe in your own talent. Like you said, I've been in the game. I've been DJing game nearly 10 years now, and from when I started, I've just been grafting. People have obviously have literally become DJs quicker than I have, and have blown. Probably because they've had help, or they've just joined at the time where it was peaking, and then but and then from there, obviously they've blown. But other people have had to graft from day.
Of course.
But the reason why they've grown is because at first they believed in their own self. It's all about self-belief. Like I said, I'm just spinning it around. So if you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe that you can go far, you don't believe that you can go make it, then forget getting any support from anyone else. But once you've got that, then you start grafting, you start putting in the work. People will see how hard you're working, and then they'll start to believe in you, and then the support. But I mean, what Josie was saying, I was listening to part of it, but then I wanted to slap her because she was talking a lot of whack as well. But I left that as it is. But support comes one of two, like both ways. It's literally it's a two-way situation. Yeah. Let's say, for example, let's be real. Yeah. Talks with Noelle wouldn't have happened if you didn't believe in your own self. Now,
to an extent, yeah.
For those that don't know, when I gave Noelle the opportunity to be my co-host, she was so nervous. She was even screaming, "Why? Why? Why?" Then I don't know, something hit her and said, "You know what? Nah, I want to do this presenting thing serious. Let me approach Special." And I gave her the opportunity. And from there, obviously, at first you were like dead nervous. You didn't believe in yourself. And then I gave you the opportunity to interview. And then from there, you've excelled. Why? Because you believed in your own self. So, like, the only advice I can give to anybody is, if you're looking to do anything, first and foremost, if you believe in your own self, that you can do it, my friend, sky's the limit.
Of
You can
course.
push yourself. You work. You just have to believe in yourself and keep working. That's it. Just keep working. But don't work stupid. Be smart about how you work. Be smart
That one
about
is
who you work with, because even your closest friend can be your biggest enemy. You don't know that. So that's literally it. You just got to be careful about who you work with and how you work. Other than that, you know what I mean, support will always come. Support will always come from anywhere. You just got to just believe in your own self. That's it.
Agreed. Thank you, special.
Yeah.
Special.
Can you behave yourself, please?
No, I agree with what you said. Thank you. But guys, the long and short of it, all I'm saying is, as a community, as a group, as a people, we should support each other. Honestly, we should support each other. Like, support is free, man. Support is free. Like, support people, because sometimes that little text that you can send someone, like, oh, I see what you're doing and it's amazing, that text can go a very long way. And on my phone, I have like an album on my phone where it's just like well wishes, or like wish me well or whatever. So I have this little album in my phone, and then every message that anyone has ever sent me that just kind of makes me feel good about myself, or like makes me feel like I'm doing right, like I'm doing well or whatever, I have an album in my phone that I've put it in. So sometimes when I'm feeling down, I literally just open that album and I read what people have said to me in the past, what people have said, and it uplifts me. It keeps you like, it's just like, okay, you know, I'm on the right track, because there's so much happening in the world nowadays that you get lost. Like, it's not even like you've purposely lost yourself, but sometimes you don't even know that you're lost until someone checks you. You don't even know that you're lost until something happens. So please, guys, let's support each other. Lady G's online. Hi, Lady G. Let's support each other. Have good people around you. Have people that will speak to you, people that know you, people that see through you, and will just make sure that everything here is working. Do you know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for tuning in to Talks with Noelle. This week we spoke about support. Next week we're going to speak about purpose. Next week we're going to talk about purpose from a spiritual side and career side. So do you feel like you're walking in your purpose? How do you know you're walking in your purpose? So come ready with your questions and everything, and let's explore purpose. I know it's a very big and broad topic to talk about, but I feel like it's also needed in a world where everything's moving so fast, so you don't really know if you're really meant to be doing this, or this is for you, if you're doing it because everyone's doing it, or you just, so come, let's talk about purpose next week. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in to Talks with Noelle. Thank you all for coming online. I do not take your presence here for granted. Thank you all so much. We have guys, we have 2 episodes of our pilot left, so we have next week and the week after. So thank you guys so much for rocking with me for the past 3 weeks. I really, really appreciate it. I hope to see you next week. Thank you, Baby Nayoka, C Vintage. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Lady G. Thank you all for your support, for your time and everything. God bless you. Have a prosperous week, and I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Bye.